Should we shut the government down to try to defund Obamacare? No. Be a terrible mistake. It pains me to break with my friends in the Tea Party, but for once they're really wrong. Obamacare's implementation, this step-by-step process, is the greatest growth experience conservatives and Republicans and advocates of freedom could possibly have, because there are nasty surprises in store for every one of Obama's voters. The young people are going to find out that they suddenly have to pay a $70 fine, that next year will be $600, and the year after that over $1,000, unless they buy health insurance they neither want nor need. And if they do buy the health insurance, they don't get a dime of subsidy until they pay 10% of their pre-tax income. If you make $30,000, you got to pay $3,000, more than 1 month's pay, before you get the subsidy to buy a $5,000 life insurance policy. All of us are going to see our insurance premiums double, and that's going to absolutely drive us crazy. The elderly are going to see themselves denied medical care that they need, not being able to access doctors, having to settle for physicians' assistants and nurses instead. Medical device manufacturers are not going to be innovative, as they have been because of the tax on medical devices. You're going to find more and more full-time workers replaced by part-time workers. Since the start of this year, there have been 893,000 part-time jobs created in the United States, and only 80,000 full-time jobs. Full-time jobs are a thing of the past, because Obamacare requires that you provide insurance for every full-time employee or pay a fine of $2,000 per employee. People are going to see that there's no such thing anymore as full-time employment. So that we're going to see the devastating effects of this. Now, if the Republicans take the position that we're not going to vote for a budget that includes Obamacare, and therefore will shut the government down, it's playing into Obama's hands. Because then the issue becomes not, is Obamacare good or not, or is the implementation messy or not? It becomes, were the Republicans right to shut down the government? And already the public blames Republicans more than Democrats by 3-2 for gridlock in Washington. You know, I ran the Clinton defense against the 95-96 government shutdown, and I know how biased people are against that as a symbol of Washington being unable to work together. The Republicans would then change the storyline from all of the impossible implementation of Obamacare to their obstinacy in shutting down the government. Now, there's another threat of a government shutdown, and curiously enough, this comes from the other side. Right now, there is a requirement that sequester take place again, another $50 billion of cuts, like the last one we did. And Obama is predicting the sky will fall in just like he did last time. But this time, he's insisting that he will not sign a budget that includes sequester. And therefore, he may shut the government down rather than go ahead with these cuts. Now, if that happens, the Republicans are on very strong ground. First of all, because it's Obama doing it. And secondly, because he cried wolf once before. He went around telling us that the last sequester would mean the end of the human race. And it hasn't. There have been very, very little in the way of any concrete impact on anything an American uses his government for. So that's a wholly different situation. So stay tuned. We'll be feeding them advice through this channel as the process evolves. Thanks for watching.